This is section 5.2a, part 1. So now we're going to look at some special cases of linear equations, particularly horizontal and vertical lines. So for horizontal lines, we learned in the last chapter that the slope of a horizontal line is 0. Okay, so if we take our equation and we put the 0 in where the slope goes, so here we get y is equal to 0x plus b. 0 times anything is just 0, so this part disappears, and we just end up with y is equal to b. Okay, so anytime we have a vertical line, we just get y is equal to a number, so let's say 3. Also from the last chapter, we know that the slope of a vertical line is undefined. Because of this, we write the equation of a vertical line with x-intercept k as x is equal to k, where k means a number. So for example, let's say we have a graph. So first one is y is equal to -1. So we're going to go onto the y-axis. Well, let's make our axis a little bit thicker. So here's my y-axis. Here's my x-axis, just so you can see them a little bit better. That's a little thick. Let's go here. So y is equal to -1. So I can put a spot right here at -1. And then I'm going to draw my line. So anytime it starts with y is equal to, I know that's horizontal. So I'm going to draw a horizontal line right through that point. Okay, so this, and then we know that this is y is equal to -1. Okay, so anytime you just have y and then a number, you know you're going to draw a horizontal line at that number. Next, we have our x, one that starts with x and then a number. So that's going to be a vertical line. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll draw a point here. And then I can draw a line at this point. And this is x is equal to 4. Is it this one I was on before? This one? X is equal to 4. Okay. So if we were going to say the equation of a horizontal line that passes through point 1, 3. So for horizontal, we're focusing on the y value. So we only need the y value since it's a horizontal line. Okay. So I'm going to look here, I'm going to find my y value. Remember, this is x and this is y. So my equation is going to be y is equal to, because it's a horizontal line. So that's why I end up with y is equal to. And I look at my y value, it's 3. So my final answer here is y is equal to 3. The next one says, write the equation of a vertical line that passes through point -2, -4. So this time we're dealing with a vertical line. So this one, now we only need the x value because it's a vertical line. Okay. So here's my x and y. My x value is the first one. So my equation with a vertical line is always going to be x is equal to something. And in this case, it's -2. So finding the equations for horizontal and vertical lines is actually very simple. If we are given a pair of points with the same x values, okay, so if they have identical x values, so the first number, then they are vertical line, and the equation is x is equal to something. If we're given a pair of points with same y values, so this number here, then they are horizontal and the equation is y is equal to that number. So here is an example. Write the equation of a line that passes through 1, -2, 1, -4. So here we notice that we have identical ones. Okay, so those are identical. This is my x and my y. So the ones are identical. They're in the x position. So that means we're going to have x is equal to 1 as my answer for this equation. This next one, we have 2, -4, 4, -4. So in this one, our -4s are identical. That's our y. So we're going to have y is equal to -4. Okay, so very little calculating needed to do this. You just have to notice that these are identical or the y's are identical. Okay, so now you're going to go to page 202 and you're going to do number 3, and then you're going to go to page 203 and you're going to do numbers 4 and 5. And then we'll move on to the next section.